When I was about 10 years old, I always wanted to have a hidden room or passage in my house. That was about 100 years ago. And I finally, about a year and a half ago, I got my wish. So what I did is, we bought this house 7 years ago, and it came with an exercise room off of our master closet. And we never really made it into an exercise room, so the room just sat here. So I was searching for bookcases and things like that to make it a hidden room, and I came across murphydoor.com, and I bought this bookcase for a little over $1,000, and they shipped it to me. And I'll walk through how I installed it, but if you stand back, you can't really tell there's anything that would make this a secret room behind the door. The carpet looks fine. The bookcase up here, where the rail is fine. But anyway, get into this. So Murphy Door sent the instructions, and the first thing I had to do was measure the railing from the wall, and I cut the carpet out and I installed this railing. Well, the hardest thing of installing this was cutting out the 4-inch strip of carpet that this wood sits on, because this rail has to be from here to here is 5.5 inches. So I had to calculate from here to here 5.5 inches, the 2 inches on one side, 2 inches on the other, and then I wanted to center it, and I measured the center of this rail. So once I cut, I mean, you can't make a mistake or you're screwed. So I'll close the door, and you'll be able to look on the side and just see how close this door fits to the wall. So it looks like it's an actual. So measure the distance from the wall to the bookcase, and that's about a 1/2 inch or less. So that was my hardest thing, putting this together. And then the second hardest was mounting this over the center. So I had a string with a weight, and I measured the 2 ends and marked it, and then you get up top and you screw it into the wall. So after that, you have to get help and lift this thing up and stick it up, loosen this, then put it in the rail, and then you screw this back down to hold it all. And once you screw it down, hopefully everything lines up. So you'll see when it comes together, this is about a 1/2 inch from the wall because of the whatever that is, the board on the bottom. And then the gap here, I could have got it a little bit tighter, but you can see up here it's very tight, and down below it's not. So I could get that a little bit tighter, but that's a lot more adjustment with the board going back. And then if you look at the carpet, the coolest thing is it's above the carpet. And I can't stress that enough, because if something happens and over time you wear this carpet out, people will know that this bookcase moves in and out. So once again, you just pull it apart. There is a locking system that you can install that goes into here, and it locks these two together, and there's a little key. But it was $250, $300, and I'm not really hiding anything back here of any value that I need to lock. There's no guns or no gold bullion or anything. So when you're inside the room that you're wanting to hide, you can pull this too, and then you install a handle right here, and if you pull the handle, you'll see it all come up, and then you let that go, and that's really tight. That's really nice. And we also have this door that you can close, and if you wanted to, you could lock it, but we don't do that. So that's the case, the bookcase. And if you have any questions or comments, please leave them below, and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. It's just for fun, and hope you enjoy the video.